guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to build an administrator login page. In our previous video we have built our administrator register page. So for those of you who hasn't watched that video, I recommend you to go and have a view of it, so that you can understand what we are going to build now. So as you can see, we are going to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Firebase, and we are having a prototype at our right here. So you can see how it will look like. We are having two input bars, the first one for the administrator username, the second one for the administrator password. We are having our submit button, and we are having a create a new account under the submit button. So the create new account, when we click on it, it will direct us to our register page. We click on it in case that we don't have an account. So let's go to our code. Okay guys, now we are in our Visual Studio, and what are we going to do now? We are going to create two files. The first one will be admin login HTML, and the second one will be admin section HTML. So right now we create the first one, which will be admin login.html, and the second one, which will be admin section, it will be admin section.html. So that is it. And we will go to our admin login. So we won't waste too much time there, because we already have a login HTML at the top here, which we have already created. So we just do what? We go to our login HTML, and we will copy all the elements inside our login HTML, and we paste it straight to our admin login, because it will be almost the same. We just make some few changes to it. So after copy it, we just apply some few changes to it. So the first thing we are going to do right away, we are going to delete the first section, the ID nav, which will be removed, and here we will be adding just admin login. So and right after that, here we just remove your username, and we'll be putting administrator username there. And right after that, where the new account will be, we'll be changing it. We'll be putting admin register, so that in case that anyone wants to create a new account, he can click on it, and it will direct him here to the admin register page. So the next one we are going to do, we are going to remove this script tag from here. We don't need it. So now the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to change also the folder name. Now it won't be any more username, it will be admin name, because the folder name inside our Firebase is admin list. So we'll be just changing it to admin list. So that is it. And the last one we are going to do, we are going to change also from our pass value function, the window.location. We're supposed to direct her to software HTML. Now we are going to change it. It won't be software HTML anymore. It will be admin section, so that if the access has been granted to the user, it will direct him straight to the admin section. So that's all. I think the last thing too we are going to do is about the login here. So the section class, I have forgotten, it's supposed to be admin. So that is it. And let's see how we look like, because we already styled it. We have our CSS already set, so we don't need to do anything anymore. So we just launch our server to see, we run our server to see how it will look like. So that is it. So we are going to run our server. how it will look like. So that is it, guys. You can see how it's looking like, and is nice, is pretty nice, and is okay. So I think that we have done with that section, and we are going now to check if everything is working perfectly. Okay, guys, now we are going to check if everything is working perfectly. So first thing we are going to do, we are going to click on our submit button to see if we will get any message. As you can see, you see that the user doesn't exist because we haven't entered any username or password. So we click also on new account to see if it will straightforward. It has direct us to the admin register, as I said earlier. So now what you are going to do now, for you remember that our previous video we have used a username, administrator username. We have a store inside our administrator user inside our Firebase, John 1, and the password is 1234. So we are just going to do something. We just type John 1, and unless to type the right password, we change the password to see if the access will be granted to us. So we just type John. We're supposed to type 1234, but we just type 123 to see if the access will be granted to us. So you can see that it's still telling us that the user does not exist. It means that the access is not granted to us. So now let's type the real username, the real password, to see if the username will be granted to us. So it will have John 1234. So we click our submit button, and you can see that straight that we click our submit button, it directs us to the admin section HTML, and we haven't typed anything there, we haven't set anything there. So we can see that our file is empty, but from the top here we can see that we are in our admin section HTML, which means that what we have typed, what we have set, our code is working perfectly. So now I think that that is all for today, and watch our next video to see how we are going to set our software section, which is very important. Thank you. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive video like this. Thank you.